Hi guys, my name is John from D-Link Technical Team. So today I'm going to present the cloud managed services with D-Link Nuclias Cloud solutions. So in case y'all got any question, please feel free to ask me or y'all can just put inside the chat group. Okay, this is the do and don't for the material. Please take note. Okay, for today, the agenda, we have the introductions of the Nuclias Cloud, then followed by the success case in Japan. Then we have the MSP main function on how to create a new customer site, creating the customer account, then the creating of the AP and switch profile, then followed by the adding the devices, checking the device status, and lastly, of course, we have the reporting. Okay, next is the Nuclias Cloud hardware offering on the AP and switch, then followed by the vertical industrial applications, then the competitive between other brands, and lastly, of course, we have the MSP live demo. So for vertical markets such as retail chain store, hospitality, and education, okay, they face the pressure to improve the user experience. Okay, when you talk about experience, it's mostly on the wireless roaming, how the guests access to the captive portal, okay, those kind of stuff. Okay, once you want to increase the experience on the roaming itself, you need to increase more APs. Okay, once you increase the AP, you also need to increase the switch, okay, to PoE them. However, okay, for the IT administrators, okay, it's an overwork for them because they need to manage so many APs by IP address and switch, okay, same thing. And even for company, okay, they have the budget, okay, to purchase all these solutions. Okay, so for dealing, we come up with solutions for them very easy for the IT administrator to manage all the devices, no matter it's AP and switch. Okay, we also come with the license to tie to it. Okay, so you can pay as you go. So for Nuclias Family, okay, these solutions okay, come with two. First, we have the Nuclias Cloud. It's a cloud-based wireless controller. And next, of course, we have the Nuclias Connect. Okay, it's a software-based. So for the details, okay, as I say, for Nuclias Cloud, it's a cloud controller. Okay, the model, the AP model is called the DBA series. Okay, we have the DBA that is very easy to deploy. So for example, the MSP can just create the SSID and password for the customer. Okay, the customer just bring back the AP, plug and play. Okay, so they will be able to manage the AP from anywhere in the world. It's very easy. And so it's a pay as you go. We have the 1 year, 3 years, and 5 years license. Next, of course, we have the Nuclias Connect. It's a software base. You will need to get the server yourself and install the software. Okay, all the models is called a DAP, and you need to upgrade to the firmware version 2.0 onwards. Okay, it also comes with a mobile apps for you to manage the devices. Okay. So for Nuclias Cloud, okay, it's a complete cloud managed solutions to help IT administrator to manage all the devices very, very easily. We have the success case in Japan by the entity is using our Nuclias Cloud solutions. Okay, so they have a challenge. They need a central and cost-effective solution for their countrywide deployment on the wireless portion. So the solution, is to use the Nuclias Cloud platform on all our cloud-enabled APs. Okay, so they will act as a MSP to collect monthly subscription from all the customers that require the wireless solutions. So, for the business transformation for the entity is starting from 2012. They face some of the challenge, high operation, high service costs with all the legacy devices. Due to they need to send the engineers down to the remote site. Everything will cost money. Next for the operation, because legacy devices they require the TR069 to manage. So all the devices will need to have a custom firmware. As you know, custom firmware causes a lot of issues. So in 2014, dealing together with NTT East, we launched a phase 1 using this leading business cloud 1.0. It is a fully host central network management solutions for them to manage all the APs. It's called a DBA 1510P. It's a AC1750 wireless AP. So they deploy more than 60,000 APs. So as you can see, the result is very good. So in phase 2, it launched in 2019 Q3. It's officially called Nuclias Cloud. Together with the DBA 1210. It's a AC 1300. Same thing is more than 30,000. 30,000. So for the architect, for the NTTEs, come with two packages. First, of course, we have the entry, the basic. It's called the Nuclias Cloud using our DBA 1510 and the 1210. Another is the advanced package. It's the Meraki. Meraki. So 80% of the take-up rate based on Nuclias Cloud. Nuclias Cloud. So this is their business model for our Nuclias Cloud. We have the DBA 1510 and DBA 1210. This is their monthly subscriptions. Everything initial AP and the AP is free. It's free. So this AP comes with all the features, for example, multi-SSID, the guest Wi-Fi, login through social login, and some of the auto channel and band steering. So for the commercial, they have a lot of success cases in the NTTEs. For example, the first one is the hospitality. They install in one of the 5-star famous hotel, 700 rooms. They deploy 120 APs each floor, and the lobby itself. So the function that they enable is, for example, the free guest Wi-Fi. Can log in through social login. We support the Facebook, Google, Line, and Weibo. Then, of course, for their employee, they use the normal WPA or WPA2. So next we have the service station. They have their IT administrator. So it's very easy for them to set up. Plug and play. Zero touch deployment. So island-wide, 50 gas station, they deploy 50 APs. Same thing for the employee. You can use the WPA, WPA2, or even the WPA3 wireless encryption. Then next we have the campus. Same thing, is a very famous university, deploy 60 AP in the classroom and the library. Same thing for the IT administrator. You can just plug and play and able to manage their AP under the Nuclias Cloud solutions. Same thing for the guests is the social login. For the staff is the WPA or WPA2. They even come with the social login with the time limit for their guests. Next, for the chain store, same thing, nationwide, 300 store in Japan, deploy 280 units, around 1 AP per store. Same thing for their IT administrator, they just go down, plug and play, very, very easily for them. Then they also can provide the guest Wi-Fi using the social login. Then we have the fix, the WPA2 and WPA3 for the employee. Then social login for the guests. Then restaurant, same thing, we have the nationwide 150 chain store, deploy 10 unit on the new open. As you can see, all is the same. Guest is also using the social login. Then the employee sure is using the encryption, WPA or WPA2, or even the WPA3. Then we have the private sector, 2 buildings, with 10 floors, deploy 110 units. So not just in Japan, NTT, we also have in Vietnam, success case in one of the industrial park. So the NTT Vietnam partner with the local fixed broadband operator to come out these solutions for them. So same thing is a value-added service subscriptions monthly introduced in 2019 Q3 for all their local hotel. So around 600 DBA 1210 deployed in Q4 2020. So this is the NTT Vietnam, their experience sharing. We just take a look.
Started to provide cloud Wi-Fi service from 2014, and one of the products of cloud Wi-Fi service is leading product, and we have 5 years experience for providing cloud Wi-Fi service, and the leading Wi-Fi is very good and stable network. So that's why we decided to start to provide in Vietnam.
Okay, so next we have the value propositions for the MSP. Okay, first, of course, we have the lower risk of the investment for them. Okay, because they don't need to maintain the server. Okay, everything will be maintained by D-Link. Okay, on the data center, the failover, everything. Okay, so for MSP, they just pay as they grow. Okay, we have the 1 year, 3 years, and 5 years. Okay, next, we can reduce the support and resources. Okay, you don't need to really send out the engineers to individual site. Okay, for the customer itself, they can just plug and play the AP very, very easily. All the setup, okay, will be done by the MSP, okay, through the web portal to our Nuclias Cloud. Okay, the SSID, the password, the captive portal, everything. Okay, it's very easy for them. Okay, even for the local admin, if they want to manage their own AP, okay, we have the Nuclias Cloud portal for them also. So they can just log in and see their own APs or even manage their own APs. And most importantly, okay, security and reliability for Nuclias Cloud. Okay, we support unlimited devices. And we have 3 regional servers, Germany, America, and Japan. Okay, and we ensure that we have 99.9% SLA. Okay, in case any server is down, okay, we have less than 12 hours to do the recovery plan. Everything is done by the AWS. Okay, our cloud is in AWS. So for Nuclias Cloud, okay, IT department will be able to easily manage all the AP and switches, no matter if they want to monitor, they want to push down the firmware, they want to push down the configurations, or even troubleshooting. It's very, very easy for them, okay, through the cloud portal. Okay, so for the business model of the Nuclias Cloud, okay, of course, is the first one. Okay, we have the dealing direct to the end user. Okay, so the customer can just register their account through our Nuclias Cloud portal very easily. Okay, so remember, our cloud is hosted in AWS, and all the technical support is from our HQ or even our local support. Okay, so remember, Nuclias Cloud is 1 year, 3 years, and 5 years per license. Okay, per device, per license. Not just that. Okay, we also can sell, okay, to ISP or even the MSP. Okay, they can sell the solution and collect a monthly subscription. Okay, they also can just provide the support, okay, the monitoring to all the vertical market. Okay, next we have the key selling features for the Nuclias Cloud. So for Nuclias Cloud, okay, we'll be able to manage all your AP and switch from anywhere in the world. Okay, just log into our web portal, or you can use it through the tablet app. Okay, our Nuclias Cloud apps. So if you want to manage, for example, multiple hotels, okay, under multiple countries, okay, you can, for example, the US, UK, can through the web portal, okay, manage all the individual devices, okay, under this project site. Okay, for example, the Nuclias Gateway coming soon, and for our switch, okay, it's called the DBS 2000, then followed by all our APs, okay, individual rooms or even the lobby, swimming pool, okay, or you will be able to see the AP status and the client's information. And not just that, okay, we have the Nuclias surveillance camera coming soon also. So we can increase, okay, improve the user experience, okay, through some of the application, like we can provide through the captive portal, okay, by the social login, okay, we support Facebook, Line, Weibo, and Google. Okay, once they successful login already, they will be able to access to the internet to do the social media, video streaming, those kind of stuff. Then for the staff itself, don't need to worry. Okay, we can set up the encryption, WPA, WPA2, and even the latest WPA3. Okay, for their services like POS, front-end operation, okay, the checking and checkout services, and even to provide wireless, okay, for their application devices like the room temperature control, the LED lighting, and those RFID door control. Okay. So for Nuclias Cloud, okay, we will be able to manage all the project site very, very easily. and we ensure that we have 99.9% SLA. But in case, okay, if our cloud services is down, okay, all the service, for example, the AP and switch, will still be carry on working. Okay, don't need to worry. Okay, don't need to worry. So for Nuclias Cloud, we support unlimited devices. Okay, unlimited devices are. And the deployment is very, very straightforward. For MSP, okay, they just pre-configure for the customer, okay, the SSID, the password, okay, they want to set up the captive portal, the bandwidth control, everything. Then next, the MSP will send, okay, the AP or the switch to the customer side. The customer can just plug and play very, very easily. Okay. So for the zero-touch deployment, okay, for the MSP itself, okay, they can just configure everything, okay, through our web portal. Okay, the profile for the AP and the profile for the switch. The next, of course, okay, the MSP will need to create the organizations for this customer. And inside, okay, you will be able to add in all the APs very, very easily through the UID. Okay, you don't need to unbox the device at all. Don't need. The UID will be printed on the box. Okay, you can just put it in, or you can use the Nuclias Cloud apps, okay, to scan the QR code very, very easily. Next, of course, for the Nuclias Cloud, okay, you'll be able to manage the AP by the radio configurations. Okay, you can select the wireless channel that you want under this profile, or you can do the bandwidth control per client. What is the bandwidth they can get? Then followed by the security, like WPA2 and WPA3, or even captive portal by social login. Next, for the switch itself, same thing, you'll be able to manage, okay, through the portal. Okay, from anywhere in the world, you can do the configuration for the single port. You want to set any VLAN, tag, untag, or trunk. Okay, so you can set out the port schedule. So during this period of time, the port unable to use at all. Okay, it's very good. Then next, of course, we have the advanced switch setup. Okay, you can set up the RTSP, the spanning tree. Okay, then the IGMP snooping, VLANs for the management. Okay, those kind of stuff. So for the Nuclias Cloud dashboard, okay, it's very clean and easy to understand. Okay, first, of course, we have the device overview on the left-hand side. You'll be able to see what's the total number that is online and offline. Then followed by the usage, okay, by the clients, okay, during this period of time, how many clients they use, how many bandwidth. Then next, the connected clients as below, okay, or the total amount of clients connected. Then during this period of time, how many are there? Then lastly, of course, we have the top 10 SSID or top 10 AP, top 10 switch, and top 10 per port informations. Okay, it's very good for IT administrator to monitor their network. So not just that, okay, we have advanced monitoring. Okay, you will be able to see your EP and switch, okay, event logs, okay, what happened to them, and even the clients' informations. Okay, which top 10 clients they use the most bandwidth. And for the switch itself, okay, per port, okay, you can see what is the bandwidth they use and even show you the top 10 ports that being used the most. Then not just that, okay, we have the Google Map. So on the Google Map itself, you can see under this project, this location, how many APs and switch is online and offline. So you can decide, you know, whether to send down people to troubleshoot or not. And we have floor plans to indicate where is the devices at. Okay, it's very easy for IT administrator to do their troubleshooting, setup, and monitoring. So for the mobile apps, okay, it's a very good, easy to view dashboard, okay, to see all the project site. Then we have the real-time monitoring. Okay, then the QR code, remember the box, the UID, you can just scan it and add this AP or switch to your inventory. Then we have all the configurations, okay, you can easily manage, same as the web portal. Okay, next we have the hardware devices for our Nuclias Cloud. So first is our entry-level AP. It's called a DBA1210P. Okay, it's a wireless AC Wave 2, 2x2 MU MIMO, up to 1.3 gig. Okay, comes with one LAN PoE port. Okay, it's a gigabit port. support WPA, WPA2. Okay, next we have the DBA1510, the wireless up to 1.75 is a 3x3. Same thing, come with a PoE gigabit port. Then we have the better one, it's 2520P, okay, 3x3 MU MIMO, 1.9 gig, okay, for the wireless wave 2. Okay, support up to 16 SSID, support WPA3, and mostly, okay, come with LACP. What is this? This one will be able to combine 2 LAN ports together, okay, to enhance the overall speed. Then next we have the higher end, it's called the DBA2820P. Same thing, it's a 4x4 MU MIMO, go up to 2.6 gig wave 2. Okay, support WPA3 and the LACP. Okay, remember LACP will just combine the 2 LAN ports together and also provide wheel with redundancy. In case any of the LAN port is down, the AP will still carry on, okay, broadcasting. So next we have our switch, okay, it's called a DBS 2000, it's our layer 2 switch. So we have the 10 port up to 52 port. Those that you see kind of the MP is a PoE, and MP support higher PoE budget. Okay, so as you can see, some of the uplink, okay, we have 2 SFP. You need to install the transceiver. The rest is the GE combo port. Okay, what do you mean by combo? You either have the SFP or the RJ45 port. You can use either one only. Okay, just take note. Okay, next will be the MSP main functions. So we just do some recap on the Nuclias Cloud. Okay, you will be able to manage all the devices, okay, from anywhere in the world through the web portal or the apps. Then it supports unlimited devices. Then it's a zero-touch deployment. So the customer don't need to set up anything. They just plug and play very, very easily. So when you're talking about cloud, okay, next thing will be the security. Okay, people worry, the device information being hacked. Okay, when the device talking to the Nuclias Cloud, okay, it's running on WSS, okay, the web socket over the SSL to enhance the security. And for the clients itself, okay, once you log into the portal, okay, you are using the HTTPS. Okay, we have the all authentications on 40-character access token to prevent the hacker, okay, to hack your informations over the internet. Okay, so for Nuclias Cloud, okay, we have a dashboard, okay, allow IT administrator to monitor their network very, very easily. Okay, it will show you what is the total clients, okay, the total APs or total switch, which one is online, how many is offline, then what is the PoE total power, and the top information. Okay, the top information including all the top SSID, top clients, and the top port for the switch. Okay, what is their bandwidth? Next, we also have the reports. Okay, the reports will be able to generate through email or by download through Excel. Okay, so it's very good. So as Nuclias Cloud, remember everything the MSP do, okay, during the pre-configurations, okay, they can do the SSID, the password for the customer. Okay, then after that, pass it to the customer. Customer just plug and play very easily. Okay, all the setting will be pushed down through the cloud. Okay, so how you going to access to your account? Once you register with our Nuclias Cloud, we will send you an email to activate your account, as you can see over here. Just click on the link. It will ask you to create your own password. Okay, once you create that, you can just put in the new username and password to log into the Nuclias Cloud. So inside, okay, you will be able to manage, okay, to create the organizations for you. So you can create one organization with multiple sites that ties to it. So for example, okay, McDonald's, okay, you can create multiple locations. For example, maybe one area, Jurong East, okay, the other area, maybe Tampines. Okay, so you can create multiple organization and multiple sites. So next, you can create local admin just to handle their own devices. Okay, so you can just invite the account, okay, just create and which tie to which site that they're able to manage it. So for example, okay, you can create the role, the privilege for them. So it comes with 4 types. So for the first one, it's called the admin, means that you have full control of the devices. Next, editor means that he can do everything, but he cannot add, delete AP or the license. Then followed by monitor. Okay, you cannot see all the settings, but they can see all the alert settings and access the reports. And lastly, we have the viewer. Okay, can only see the device status. Okay, next, we have all the profile for the AP and the switch. Okay, for example, this project, okay, you can create one profile to it because all the AP will share the same setting. So you just need one profile. So one profile can push to many devices, okay, and one AP can only get one profile. Okay, take note. So you have an option to clone a profile. So you don't need to go and rekeying everything again. So if there is a minor changes, just the SSID, you can clone it and just change the SSID and pass it to another project very easily. Then we have the interface to add the devices. As I say, you can just add in through the UID. Okay, don't need to unbox the AP at all. Okay, just key in the UID, then you will be able to add into the MSP inventory if you never register to any of the project site. So inside the inventory, you'll be able to see under unused, okay, what is the AP and switch that is not pushing to any of the project. So just in case, okay, another project come in, you create the organization, you create the local admin, then you can pass the AP or the switch to that project. Okay, you just select the project site, okay, Sydney office, then what is the profile that they want to use. Okay, once you push it in already, you can use, okay, you can see that it's called the used. Okay, all the AP and switch that is used by this project, okay, is displayed below. Okay, for example, okay, if the project already is stopped, you can take back, okay, the MSP can take back the AP and the switch, okay, back to the MSP inventory by clicking delete. Okay, once you delete already, all will fall back to the MSP. Then he can transfer out again to the other project. So this is very good for MSP to manage all the AP and the switch. Next, okay, for example, if you are 100 AP and devices that you want to add in, we have a bulk import, okay, by Excel. Just keying all the UID information, you can just upload straight away. So we just do a recap, okay. First step, add organization with sites. So you can just create one organization with multiple sites, and you can create local admin just to manage your own devices at the project site. And you also have a full admin to manage all the AP and devices from all the organizations. Okay, so you can just create all the privilege. Next, of course, step 3, you can create the profile, the AP profile and the switch profile to push to individual devices. So remember, one profile you can push to many devices, and one device can only get one profile. So next, step 4, you can add the device very easily, okay, through the UID, or you bulk import by the Excel, or you can use the tablet apps to scan the QR code. So for Nuclias Cloud, okay, you will be able to see the device status through the dashboard, okay, very easily. Next, of course, you have the alerts. Okay, you can set up the alerts to trigger through the email. For example, if the firmware upgrade fail, firmware upgrade success, okay, or you add in the device, or you push down the profile, or even for the AP and switch to be offline, okay, during certain period of timing, the durations, okay, we will send you the email. So you can set the threshold yourself through the alerts setting inside the Nuclias Cloud. Then we have the reports also. Just now we go through all the top 10 reports. Remember, for AP, we have the top 10 report for the SSID that get the most bandwidth, the clients, and okay, for the switch, we have the ports, the PoE reports. Okay, all will be able to send through email, or you can download as an Excel file. Why Nuclias Cloud solution? Okay, these 6 points very important. First, fast and easy to set up. Okay, for the customer, they don't need to really set up anything. Okay, everything will be done by MSP. Okay, they will just key in all the configuration for the customer. And okay, for the deployment, okay, they don't need to go and send any engineers down. Plug and play very, very easily. Okay, easy maintenance. Okay, so the MSP, the customer don't need to maintain any of the server itself. All will be done by dealing. Okay, we host our Nuclias Cloud in AWS. Okay, we have the SLA on 99.9%. So even in case if the cloud is down, all the devices will still be able to use. Okay, we support unlimited devices per account. Remember, unlimited. Then we have the multi-tenancy. Okay, you can create local admin just to handle their own devices. Okay, their own projects. Then we have the remote management from anywhere in the world. You will be able to manage to your device, okay, through the web portal or the apps. Then lastly, we have the cost effective. Okay, you can pay as you grow. We got 1 year, 3 years, and 5-year license. Okay, next we have the Nuclias Cloud versus the Meraki comparison. Okay, it's not like saying that we are better compared to them, but we are more like alternative solutions for them. So in case the customer just need a manage of the AP and switch from anywhere in the world, or they want the reporting, okay, or they want to do the firmware upgrade very easily, okay, they can get our Nuclias Cloud solution. Remember the success case in Japan, okay, the basic plan will be running on our Nuclias Cloud, the advanced will be running on the Meraki. So 80% of the take-up rate is on the Nuclias Cloud itself. So the compare between them, okay, both is a public cloud. Okay, come with the AP, the switch. For our gateway and get camera, okay, will be coming this year or maybe next few years. Then, of course, we have the mobile apps. Okay, we have the multi-tenancy for local admin just to manage their own devices. As for the license, okay, we have the 1 year, 3 years, and the 5 years. And one of the main difference, okay, is once the license is up already, our device will still be able to carry on working. Okay, this one very important. Compared to Meraki, once the license is up, everything will be stopped, okay, unable to use anymore. Okay, compare the switch itself, okay, just remember our DBS 2000 series, okay, it's a layer 2 switch only, but we were coming out layer 3 this year. So we also have all the functions like the access control list, okay, the radio server, the RTSP, okay, and the PoE schedule. All we do have. Then compared to the QoS, okay, same thing. We have all the QoS functions, the IGMP snooping, okay, the port mirroring for the troubleshootings. Then we have the DHCP server screening and the loop protection. But the only thing is because we are a layer 2 switch, okay, we do not come with a static route. Remember, no static route. Then for the VLANs, okay, we do all support voice VLANs, the normal trunking, all we do. But okay, we also have one of the functions called the auto surveillance VLAN. What is that? Okay, once you enable that functions already, okay, all your IP cameras that running on OWIF will be automatically added to this VLAN, okay, under the highest QoS priority. So the rest of the traffic, like your P2P downloading, those kind of things, will not be impacted. Okay, will not impact your surveillance traffic at all. Okay. So summary of the Nuclias versus the Meraki. Of course, the first one will be the pricing, okay, on the subscriptions. For Nuclias Cloud, we have 1 year, 3 years, and 5 years. And next, of the function itself, once the license is up, our device will still be able to carry on working. Compared to Meraki, their device will be stopped. Okay, next, okay, we have a single sign-on to another Nuclias Connect platform. So you can combine different solutions. For example, Nuclias Cloud you can use for the switch. Nuclias Connect you can use as the AP solutions. You can combine them together using a single email account under the single sign-on. So it's very easy for IT administrator to manage all the devices. Next, we have the vertical applications for our Nuclias Cloud solutions. So for the first one will be more on the hospitality, okay, the hotel. The target audience will be business owner, okay, focus on their business aspect to give the customer a very good experience. Okay, they want to lower the operation cost and increase the revenue. Okay, but their IT administrator, okay, will have a basic experience and they still need to manage several locations. Okay, so for the user case, one single room, the hotel room, come with a multiple guests. One guest, okay, may bring multiple devices. For example, 2 phone and 1 laptop. Okay, under a survey, okay, wireless services were the top priority when the guests selecting the hotels. Okay, so for the wireless AP and the wireless solutions, okay, it will help the hotel management to do some of the functions like increase the revenue, okay, due to some of the created the location-based advertisement, okay, the mobile food ordering, okay, like a digital menu. Then we can expand the guest reservations, okay, very easy for them to do the checkout. Then we have the digital rooms key. Then next for the staff Wi-Fi network, okay, we have the check-in and check-out for them very easily. Then portal services and the POS terminals. Then the voice over Wi-Fi call. Then of course, okay, for the wireless, we also can support for those devices that require like the room temperature, the LED lighting, okay, or even the RFID door controller, and mostly, okay, is the smart TV system also. So the application, okay, will be running on social media for the guests, the email, data sharing, those kind of stuff. Then for device, okay, mostly the guests will bring, mostly 80% will be the mobile devices, okay, then followed by the laptops. Then for the staff, same thing, front and back end operation, check-in, checkout services. Okay, same thing, the devices will be the laptop and mobile devices. Just take note for hotel rights, the rooms, okay, is one floor, a lot of rooms together. If you want to place one AP to cover the whole area, it's impossible. So the AP density will be very, very high. You need to put a lot of AP to handle the capacity, okay, for each of the floor, okay, under the hotel. So not just that, remember for the wireless, we also can provide supporting devices like your room temperature and those TV systems. Okay, so the topology under the hotel, okay, the IT administrator using the Nuclias Cloud portal, okay, able to see all the organizations, okay, difference of the hotel in different locations, and they will be able to manage individual devices behind. So we have a firewall, we have a core switch, then followed by all the edge switch. So for the edge switch, we have the DBS 2000 to PoE, all the APs, okay, all the DBA series, and even the camera itself. Okay, so the setup very simple for the hotel. Okay, for the guest Wi-Fi, normally will be free or by the captive portal. Okay, even by the local database or social login. Then next for the employee, they have the WPA, WPA2, or even the WPA3. Then once they do the authentication finish already for the guests, okay, you can URL redirection to the hotel news and promotions also. Okay, so next we have the retail. So target audience will be the business owner with no IT experience, okay, and they are focused on their business. Okay, they want to drive and grow, but they have a limited budget to it. Okay, so the target audience, okay, so small business with no dedicated IT personnel. Normally, the IT owner will become the IT administrator, okay, to manage their own wireless. So why retail store need Wi-Fi? Very important, okay, because they want to enhance the digital store experience when the customer entering the store, okay? They can check the pricing, okay? They can compare, they can check the review, okay, before they buy the product, okay? So additionally, for the Wi-Fi inside the retail, we also can do some of the things like support for their IP cameras, okay, the POS system, the voice over Wi-Fi, and even their IP cameras, okay? So for the application, same thing, give the Wi-Fi inside the retail chain store for the customer, the guest, to check the price, okay, to do social media, video streaming. Okay, mostly it's mobile devices, okay, sometimes laptop. Okay, for the retail, same thing, 30 to 50 clients per AP. But the AP density will not be so much because due to retail store is an open space. Okay, just make sure the AP will be able to do the coverage around the area is okay. Okay. So the topology, same thing. The IT administrator will be able to manage all the organizations or even the retail. So each of the retail will have the gateway or the DBS 2000 switch, okay, to PoE or the DAP series. Okay, so for the staff, they can connect using the WPA2, WPA3, okay, for their POS, their scanner, their clock, okay, check-in, check-out. Then for the guest itself, we have the captive portal plus NAT. Okay, what is this? Some of the retail store, for example, 7-Eleven, they may not be able to get so many firewall, okay, are very expensive. So they may set up like an ADSL router, those kind of stuff, but they also need a guest network. Okay, so by using our DBA series, the AP, we have service. Okay, we have a captive portal plus NAT. We can produce the guest own DHCP server. Okay, so the guest once connected to this network will not be able to interrupt your main network at all. So it's very secure, okay, and also provide a new subnet for the guests so they can do the price checking, social media, and video streaming also. Okay, so the setup normally for chain store, they have their own IT administrator. Okay, so they just go down, just zero touch deployment, plug and play, very easy for them. So for the guests, same thing. Okay, is the captive portal by the social login or the local database. Then for the employee, it's more for the WPA2 or even the WPA3. Okay, same thing for the restaurant. Okay, so once they do the authentication finish, okay, they will be URL redirect to their restaurant's news and promotion or even the store promotions. Next, we have the educations. So target audience, same thing for each of the school. Okay, they have their IT administrator. So they will need to manage so many schools. It's very hard for them. So for teacher and student, they can leverage the Wi-Fi to enhance, okay, the learning experience. So for example, the IT administrator, okay, sometimes they use the out-of-the-box Wi-Fi solution. Okay, they place multiple consumer router to it. Okay, due to the school do not have a limited budget. So when you use those consumer router, you are very hard to manage the AP, those kind of stuff, the routers. So for student and teachers, okay, you have a triple play traffics, okay, the video, audio, and multiple medias. So they have the materials, textbook, those kind of thing. So for the school itself, because when you talk about university, one theater, there is more than 200 students. So you need to place a lot of AP to handle. So for the application, same thing for the school, we have the smaller school, primary school, we have the high school and university. So application is roughly the same, social media, then the digital sharing. Mostly important is the digital learning. Okay, so devices will be more on the desktop and laptop itself, then followed by all the mobile devices and the interactive whiteboard. So like I say, for the school, for those primary school, smaller one AP per classroom is okay already. It may be around 10 to 20 students. But for university, okay, the theater is very big. Okay, target 50 clients per AP. So you need to put more APs to it. Okay, for example, the theater got 200 students, you need to put 4 APs to handle the capacity. Okay, so the setup, very simple. The IT administrator don't need to set up anything. Okay, they just plug and play very easily. Then for the public Wi-Fi for the student, they can use the captive portal plus the radius server. Then for the employee, they can use the WPA2 and WPA3. And lastly, of course, the guests, okay, they can use a social login with the time limit. Okay, it's very good. So for Nuclias Cloud conclusions, okay, proven, we have the success case in Japan NTT. Okay, reliability, okay, because for Nuclias Cloud, we can support unlimited devices. And we also have the 99.9% SLA. So in case anything happen, okay, we also have the fallback to the America, Japan, and Germany server. Okay, next, of course, for MSP and customer, they don't need to handle the data center or the cloud costs. Okay, everything will be handled by D-Link, okay, AWS. So you can pay as you grow. We have 1 year, 3 years, and 5-year license. Okay, so for Nuclias Cloud, we built for MSP. Okay, we can serve for multinational company all over the world. So the IT administrator will be able to manage all the devices across the world. And remember, for our Nuclias Cloud, okay, we support unlimited devices. Okay, we also have a lot of features, okay, for them to do deployment, manage, troubleshooting, and mostly also the reportings. Okay, remember the license. Okay, the license we have 1 year, 3 years, and 5 years. And once the license is up, the customer can still carry on using the devices. Okay. So conclusion for Nuclias Cloud is the choice of cloud network management platform for the growing business of the MSP. Okay. Guys, any question on this part?